India's data center boom, the real story of 1 lakh jobs by 2030. At 2 o'clock at night, a city was sleeping, but in a closed room, thousands of servers were releasing hot air. Outside, everything was normal. Inside, India's digital life was breathing. If the electricity of that room stops, not just one website will shut down. UPI payments can get stuck, hospital records can be delayed, and AI tools can suddenly fall silent. This very fear has turned into a big question today. As fast as India is becoming digital, will we also have trained people to handle it? A new report says that by 2030, India's data center industry might need around 1 lakh skilled professionals. This number is not just jobs, it is a signal of a whole new economy. As soon as they hear data center, many people feel that it is just a building filled with computers. But in reality, it is the invisible engine of the modern world, where our data, cloud and AI run. When you make a payment from a phone, stream a video, book a cab or ask a question to an AI, somewhere or the other, some data center is processing that request. In India, internet users, digital payments, OTT, online shopping, gaming, cloud services, and AI adoption are increasing rapidly. This very demand is now pushing the need for huge data centers. According to the report, India's installed data center capacity is currently being considered around 1.5 gigawatts. By the end of the decade, it could reach nearly 6.5 gigawatts. This jump is not small. This means that not only will more servers be installed, but a whole chain of land, electricity, cooling, network, cybersecurity and trained manpower will be formed. The data center market is also becoming big rapidly. It is estimated that by 2030, India's data center market can be worth more than $22 billion. In this sector, investment commitments of more than $126 billion have come forward so far. Meaning, companies have started looking at India not just as a user market but as a digital infrastructure hub. But the twist in the story is right here. Money can come, buildings can be built, machines can be bought, but trained engineers and operators are not born instantly. This is the reason why experts are calling the skill gap the biggest risk. If the workforce is not prepared, the speed of growth can slow down. According to 𝐮𝐩𝐿𝐴, CEO of NLB Services, the expansion of data centers and AI infrastructure is not just an infrastructure project. This is a big opportunity of nation building for India's youth. In this opportunity, jobs will not remain limited only to software coding. Here there will be a heavy demand for electrical engineers, mechanical experts, cloud specialists, network engineers, and automation professionals. Because of AI, the design of data centers is also changing. Earlier, normal cloud workloads used to run. Now high-density infrastructure handling GPU-heavy AI workloads is needed. The report estimates that in the coming years, AI-based workloads can become approximately 30% part of India's total data center capacity. A lot of compute power is needed to train and run AI models. This means more electricity, more cooling, more monitoring, and more specialized engineering. That is why the demand for roles like AI infrastructure engineering, cloud operations, platform engineering, DevOps, MLOps, and data center automation is continuously increasing. In old times, managing a server room was considered mainly limited to hardware and networks. Now this work has been connected with software automation, security, energy efficiency, and real-time monitoring. A data center runs 24 hours. There, downtime can mean trouble for lakhs of users and heavy losses for companies. That is why the role of critical facilities engineers is very essential. They continuously monitor power backup, cooling systems, fire safety, access control, and emergency response. In a data center, electricity is not just a story of plugging things in. Here, complex planning of transformers, UPS systems, diesel generators, battery backup, and power distribution takes place. AI servers generate a lot of heat. Therefore, the demand for liquid cooling engineers and thermal management specialists is also increasing. Where normal air cooling starts falling short, there liquid cooling, chilled water systems, and advanced heat exchange technologies are needed. Here, energy optimization specialists also become important. Their job is to ensure that a data center can give more compute power with less electricity. Power usage effectiveness, meaning PUE, is an important metric of the data center world. The better the PUE, the more efficient the facility is considered. In a country like India, this is even more essential, because electricity demand is already increasing. AI, EVs and industrial growth are increasing the pressure on the power grid. In recent energy discussions, data centers are being stated as a big driver of future power demand. Therefore, renewable energy and grid modernization have also become part of this story. Many data center companies are now working on options like green power purchase agreements, solar energy, wind energy, and battery storage. But making a sustainable data center is not easy. Land is needed, water is needed, reliable electricity is needed, fiber connectivity is needed, and local approvals are also needed. This is the reason why data center hubs are often formed in those very cities where submarine cables, business demand, and power infrastructure are strong. Mumbai is counted among India's largest data center hubs today. After this, markets like Chennai, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Delhi NCR are becoming important rapidly. Mumbai's strength is not just being the finance capital. Here, submarine cable landing, enterprise demand, and the cloud ecosystem have made it a natural data center hub. Chennai also has its own strength. Being near the sea gives cable connectivity, and South India's technology economy creates demand. Hyderabad and Bengaluru are moving forward rapidly because of AI, cloud, and enterprise technology. Both talent and technology companies are present in these cities. But the future will not be only of metro cities. As demand increases, Tier 2 locations can also become important for edge data centers and regional cloud infrastructure. Edge data centers mean processing data closer to the user. With this, the speed of gaming, video streaming, healthcare, fintech, and AI applications can become better. When latency is low, the digital experience becomes smoother. This very thing comes in very handy in autonomous systems, smart factories, and real-time analytics. Now the question is what the 1 lakh jobs will be like. Will this be a chance only for IT graduates, or will the door open for diploma holders and the technical workforce too? In reality, the data center ecosystem is layered. In this, many different career paths like design, construction, operations, security, maintenance, software automation, and compliance are formed. Civil and project engineers will work on the building shell, floor loading, and structural safety. Electrical engineers will manage the power chain. Mechanical engineers will design the cooling and airflow. IT teams will manage servers, storage, network switches, virtualization, and cloud systems. Cyber security teams will protect data and infrastructure from attacks. DevOps and MLOps professionals will deploy, monitor, and optimize AI and cloud workloads. Automation engineers will make repetitive tasks faster with scripts and platforms. In data center operations, NOC and SOC roles are also important. The NOC looks at the health of the network, while the SOC keeps an eye on cyber threats. Along with this, compliance professionals will also be needed. Handling data protection laws, customer audits, uptime standards, and industry certifications is not an easy job. In India, the Digital Personal Data Protection Framework has made data governance even more important. Companies will now have to be more disciplined on data handling, consent, and security. This pressure will come on data centers too. They will have to prove that systems are secure, access is controlled, and customer data is being responsibly handled. Another hidden career area is the supply chain. Specialized teams are needed for the procurement and maintenance of servers, racks, chips, cables, cooling units, and power equipment. In AI infrastructure, GPU clusters are very expensive. To run them efficiently, a strong understanding of hardware planning, workload scheduling, and failure management is needed. If a GPU cluster shuts down, not just the machine stops. Along with it, AI training, business applications, and customer delivery can also be affected. That is why data center jobs will be of high responsibility. Casual learning will not work here, because a small mistake can also turn into a big outage. Now the role of colleges and training institutes becomes very big. The traditional syllabus will have to be connected with the needs of cloud, power systems, automation, and AI infrastructure. Engineering students need real facility exposure, not just theory. They will have to understand how a server's load affects the power and cooling system. A chance can be formed for diploma and ITI students too, especially in areas like electrical maintenance, HVAC, cabling, monitoring, and facility operations. If correct training happens, this sector can connect the youth of small towns to the high-skill economy too. But skills must be practical, not just certificates. Companies can also now prepare the workforce through their training academies, apprenticeship programs, and vendor partnerships. Because ready talent in the market is limited, the benefit of this boom will not be received only by engineers. Real estate, construction, energy, telecom, fiber, security services, and equipment manufacturing can also grow along with it. Because of a data center being built, indirect jobs also come into the local ecosystem. Transport, facility management, housekeeping, logistics, and maintenance vendors get work continuously. But like every growth story, it has its challenges too. Power availability, high land cost, water usage, approvals, and a skilled manpower shortage remain the biggest questions. AI data centers especially are more demanding. They need stable electricity, advanced cooling, and high-speed connectivity. Getting all this together is not easy. At a global level too, there is talk of data centers' electricity consumption increasing rapidly. According to the IEA, global data center electricity use could double by 2030. This means that India will have to make a balance between growth and sustainability. Just increasing capacity will not be enough, making efficient capacity will be necessary. If India makes the right investment in renewable energy, battery storage, and smart grids, data center growth can go in a more sustainable direction. Here, policy support is also important. Many states are trying to attract investment through data center parks, subsidies, easier approvals, and dedicated infrastructure. But the real test of policy will be in execution. Investors need clear land titles, reliable power, faster permissions, and strong connectivity. For India, this chance is special because of timing. The AI revolution has just started, and the world is needing new compute hubs. If India prepares the right infrastructure and talent, it will not remain just a country that consumes data. It can become a country that powers the global digital economy. But if skills lag behind, buildings will not remain empty, but dependence on foreign expertise for high-value operations might increase. This is the real fear. Investment may come, capacity may be built, but the youth are not prepared for that opportunity in time. Therefore, the news of 1 lakh jobs by 2030 is not just good news. It is also a warning that preparation will have to be started from today. For students, the message is clear. If they learn cloud, Linux, networking, automation, cybersecurity, electrical systems, or cooling technologies, a big opportunity can be found in the future. For working professionals too, the door is open. People connected with IT support, facility maintenance, electrical operations, and software deployment can shift into this sector by upskilling. India's digital life is now getting based on invisible buildings. Every payment, every reel, every AI prompt, and every cloud file is connected to some data center or the other. By 2030, this industry will not remain just a story of servers. It will become a story of jobs, energy, AI, security, and national digital strength. Now the question is not whether data centers will be built or not. The question is, when this digital engine runs fast, how prepared will the Indian hands handling it be?
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.